Abhishek, do you agree with Aditi that somewhere the roots of this new trend may lie in those, in that period of the COVID, when people actually realized, there was a sense of disillusionment and all these superficial entertainments and relaxations. People suddenly realized it doesn't really help much. The real depth of life lies somewhere else. And from there, this realization may have happened. And now the youngsters, more particularly than their elder generation, are trying to find ways and means which gives them a kind of spiritual a spiritual peace of mind, rather than spending time in pubs or in alcohol and parties, the stuff.
Yep. Namaskar to everyone and Happy New Year to all. And see, I'll talk about some historical perspective as well.
Yes.
So what has happened is basically, if you look at history, right? I mean, when you pick up your NCERT textbook in the 6th standard, and the first chapter itself talks about, when you reach medieval history, Mahmud of Ghazni, and then there's Muhammad Ghori, and then a litany of invaders and plunderers that has come. I mean, it's basically when you are done with history, you feel like a sense of loss, right? And till Ahmad Shah Abdali, till in the 17th century, basically. So what has happened is that when you are done with Indian history, you feel a sense of loss. And this is a period, I guess, this time of reclamation of glory, right? We've always felt like this is something that not to talk about, right? Suddenly in this period when the Ram Mandir came up as well, right? It was a sense of kind of fulfillment of past glory, that they can take pride in the past glory. So there's aversion, there's kind of inclination towards religion as well.
So you think the threshold, the turning point came with the building of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya?
I would say so, yeah. This was a, I think, 500-year-old, I mean, kind of campaign that finally fulfilled, right? So, and what also happened was that suddenly the things around religion was made cool. Right? I mean, the kind of infrastructure you talked about, the infra plus the kind of packaging that we have done with new age singers. I'm making new bhajans and songs, that what she talked about the bhajan clubbing, basically.
Yes.
What has happened is because those bhajans have been made cool now with beats and everything, right? So it's easier to dance to. Not just someone who's like Gulshan Kumar singing in a T-series video, right? It's something which you can dance to as well.
So it's more in tune with the mind of the Gen Z, the youngsters.
You look at the decorations, you could look at the kind of leisure lighting that is happening at religious places. So all of it has packaged religion in a way which is easily consumable by the Gen Z. Right, and that's where I think they're taking it up and I mean reclaiming it. And one more point basically is that, like, when they look at West, right? We have been following and aping West, right? Suddenly, when you have this pushback from them, that, okay, you're not one of us. So these guys feel rootless now. So they can claim their ancient traditions when it has become cool as well, right? So that's where they come back. You see the movies that are coming up right now. All are strictly produced and everything. And so these movies also instill that thought process that, okay, you can take glory, you can reclaim your past, and you can take pride in your past as well.